of this because I'm tired of seeing it. Okay. Hey, look, the Sigma wolves out here are doing what needs to be done, and we're making change. And we've been doing this thing, and we've been calling ourselves lone wolf the entire time. And I'm gonna tell you, lone wolf, something. When you lone wolves start noticeable, you're gonna start getting gaslit by a bunch of randos, by a bunch of people that wish that you would give out free information or allow them in your inner circle, right? And they act, I don't know what's wrong with them. It's like they don't know that you can't see what's really being said when they run their mouth. It's so weird to me. It's like, I'm gonna tell you what's going on, right? Y'all know I got a bird's eye view and only watch content on the weekend. I have to stay focused during the week, so I don't watch content during the week. Unless I'm doing a workout on TikTok, I need motivation, and I'll make a playlist of my haters. But on the weekends, I like to, just see what's going on. I save certain content creators. I save certain demographics. So like I watch different demographics. I watch the spiritual group, which is anybody that's, and this dude, it's like this dude heard me come right over there and he heard me talking and wanted to be seen, man. Anyway, man, I watch like what people, cause I look at like how many views they get. And I'm like, that's a huge group of people they represent. And so I watch, like, obviously you guys know the spiritual people, like the prophetic word people, these people with their ministries online, and also readers and people that channel messages, because it's both sides of the coin. I like watching both sides. You got the Christian folks and the really religious folks. I watch what they say, how they judge people and what they're doing. And I watch the spiritual people doing wicked stuff and see how they move. And you know what I'm saying? See how, because this is part of my everyday life. So I watch those people as well. And I also watch Sigma male channels because I know for a fact that these people are watching men like me that claim to be Sigma male. You know what these channels are. They'll be like Sigma wolf, Sigma male, some goofy name or whatever. It don't really matter. But these are people that observe other people that they consider to be Sigma males, and they make content based off of it. And I've caught quite a few of them that are watching my life. Now, the reason I'm bringing all this up is because here lately, there's a pattern going on in all three groups, and they're talking about teamwork. And it keeps coming up over and over and over. So I'm seeing the pattern. I'm like, well, it was a bunch of non-believers at first. Then they started being kind of like fans and talking good stuff. And now it's like they're upset and jealous because the way that you move and how quickly you grow and how you're not giving anything away for free is bothering them. Now, do you understand why I always say you cannot give a doggone what people think, good or bad? Do you understand? Because when someone feel like they got your ear with some good, sweet nothings, they feel like they can influence you by trying to say a bunch of stuff, which is really wordplay. They're whining because they can't come up with ideas, and they're kind of upset that you won't give your, it's not just what I'm putting out. These fools want me to tell how I'm doing it. They want me to put out no, not for free, absolutely not. I can see you whining about it, and this kind of stuff really, it works me up in a good way. It motivates me, man. You know what I'm saying? It motivates me like seeing a woman that I really want out and about the club or something. I really want to dance on those cheeks. Like, that's how much it motivates me. Like dancing and grinding and slow grinding on some cheeks. So I hear y'all whining. Why won't this kind of person ever give their secrets out? Why won't they work with people? Why won't they just, I don't understand, they're greedy, they're selfish. How are you selfish when you're minding your business? Y'all do so much with gaslighting and mental manipulation. And when you're a Sigma or, a chosen one, because this is not just for men, man or woman, when you're chosen, everybody wants to doubt you at first. And if you're coming out of something like I did, they want to see you down and they want to talk about it. And then when you start coming out of it, they want to throw shade at you and things that try to knock you back down, hope you watch it or whatever. But when you rise to the top, then they want you to, but why won't you talk to us more? And why won't you give out more secrets online? And why aren't you here more? And why aren't you doing what you used to do? And why aren't you posting more? And why aren't you? They don't see nothing they do. They just see, hey, listen, this guy's looking good right now. And he used to post up everything. He would tell us what he was going through and how he felt about his ex and all this and that. Those days are over. I grew, fool. When you go through a spiritual ascension, what's going on, Reggie? When you go through a spiritual ascension, you love everybody. It's a love. You love, man, when I went through mine and my ex-wife was like, looking at me crazy, like, why did you tell me you love me all the time? Why did you? I was being real. You love everybody. But here's the thing, the world is a wicked world. So it's like being reborn. And then it's like watching these wicked people think they can fool you, trick you. Craziness. You know what I'm saying? And when you see this kind of stuff going on, and you just like, why do people think they can fool me? Oh, it's because I'm walking around saying I love everybody, and they think that makes me naive and dumb. You know what I'm saying? So you start guarding yourself. You're like, well, I was giving information out for free. But since you people don't know how to treat anybody that knows what they're doing, and somebody got to show you better than they can tell you, I'll just show you, and I won't tell you nothing. So now we're out here not telling them nothing, and they're whining about it. It's called the lone wolf, not team wolf, fool. What are you talking about? We're literally calling ourselves a lone. What does lone mean? Does it mean team? When did lone start meaning team? What are you talking, man? When I hear these goofy channels talking about, you gotta work in a team because we're meant to be with other people on this planet. We're not meant to be by ourselves. And you're supposed to exchange information. And you're supposed to open up. Shut up. Says who? You, goofy? Shut up. I'm showing you how it's done because some people don't want other people to, listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this one more time. Everywhere I go as a chosen one, I make change. I influence everybody around me. The last job I worked at, the VA, Veterans Affairs, it started off, everybody had a Chevy, came into work looking all kind of ways. By the time I left, everybody had a beard. Everybody was dressing like me, wearing their khakis like me, and it was a Ford dealership outside. I get very little to no benefit from working with people other than them draining me dry. See, that's what y'all want. You want to be able to drain us. And you want to call it teamwork. It's not teamwork when you're the only ones getting something from it. We know that we don't need you. So why would we team up with you? No, you need us, but you're not humble enough to reach out. No, what you want to do is drop into windows through your conversations, through the way you speak to us, through your posts, through your videos, but you ain't going to humble yourself to hit up somebody on an email, shoot somebody an email, you know what I'm saying, a DM, and humbly say, hey, nah, you want to sit back and try to mentally manipulate from a distance. Are you fucking serious? You don't think we can't see that? Man, y'all are so low IQ, man. And your egos are so big. You're going to try to mentally manipulate somebody into thinking that they need other people to get where they need to go. When they were born in this realm alone and they're going to leave this realm alone, you need to work with people in a group to get where you need to go. No, we don't. We're showing you better than we can tell you. Now, could we get where we're going quicker? Yeah. Could we get there and get subscribers quicker? Yeah, but who said that's God's plan? Huh? See, if I get there quicker off the back of somebody else's platform, the minute they do something stupid, I'm affiliated with them. Oh, well, you're part of the group, right? You're part of the group with those alpha guys, right? So they're doing this and that. You're part of that? No, I'm not. I'm by myself. Oh, you're part of the readers, right? Well, right now, they pretty much be considered like devil worshipers and stuff like that. You know, I'm by myself. No, I'm not. I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Then you start with the fitness group, and then, no, I'm by myself. See, this way, I ain't got to worry about being affiliated with somebody when they start doing goofy stuff because they done got some clout and some money, and I don't really know them that well, but I use them to get where I want to go. See, the devil will give you gifts as well. It's just going to come at a price. And see, I know if I do it by myself and follow God, I'm not using any quick tool or person or using a person to get where I need to go. So the devil's going to get nothing out of me. Okay, now y'all using other people you're going to deal with. And also, you got to deal with somebody sunning you. Yeah, that person's doing great, but if I never put on my platform, we'll never know. You hear it all the time. Yeah, that person, you know what I'm saying, great singer, wasn't for this, person seeing their talent, they would never be here. They would still be here. If God meant for Michael Jackson to be as great as he is, Michael Jackson would still be Michael Jackson without Quincy Jones, or he would have still found somebody. God would have still put somebody in his path. It's got nothing to do with you. You're just a tool being used by God, if anything. But I don't want anybody doing this to me. I don't need anybody sending me, yeah, you know, I helped them out, put them on the platform, and that's what got him here. And then they'll use you to continue to make money. There's people that are making money off of Kevin Samuels. This man has a whole bunch of wannabe hymns that he was out there with doing this with. A whole bunch of them, right? In that manosphere. Well, see, they wanted him to team up with them, and he did somewhat, but he also understood to keep it to himself. You wanna know why? Because he knew he was carrying that team. He don't need to have a team of people drag him down and him being a whole part of, no, him by himself. He'll collaborate with them every now and again. He'll let them use his name and his content, but he did not directly engage with them. Now he's gone. Who has been his replacement since then? I'll wait. Out that group, who has stepped up and been his replacement since then? I'll wait. They weren't no replacements. They were his team, right? So I'm saying that to say this. You know, all that team stuff is cute and everything, and there's a time and a place for it. While you're building up and you're getting your brand started, this ain't the time nor the place. See, all you'll do is drain me dry of all my ideas, take them back to your channels, which are 9 times out of 10 bigger than mine, and my influence, my energy will be used by you to create clout, business, revenue. No. 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 You will pay me. I will consult, whatever. You will pay me. And in some kind of way, I'll be recognized for the work that I do. See, that's the reason why I'm waiting. I'm going to put out my books because, see, you people that love to steal content and steal other people's ideas and things of that nature. I'm talking to people that get motivation, inspiration. So you other channels out there that watch me, I ain't talking to you. You shouldn't even think that kind of way. If you use my information, you make your own thing out of it, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people that directly copy and get offended when somebody doesn't want to open up, tell all the secrets, and work as a team. Listen, how in the world could I be in the Army, been successful, and never discharged if I don't know how to work in a team? How can I work at the White House and never get discharged and, you know, do my entire tour and be a trip site lead, which I don't know what that means, and I can't say too much, but it basically means I'm in charge of the entire trip. Everybody has come to me, check in with me. I got to organize everything. You wonder why I can multitask? And we go to a trip site, man, we work for the White House. There's a lot of stuff going on. I can't talk about it. There's a lot of moving parts, man. It ain't just show up there. Everything got to be tested again, tested again. There got to be groups for that, and everybody doing different things. And then when the senior staff gets there, the president gets there, things got to be moving a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So you people out here, I don't get it. So how could I be able to do that kind of stuff and not know how to work on a team? No, I am very selective about the people that I work with, the people that I'm around, the people that I let in my energy. And it's bothering y'all because when I was looking like I was losing or looked like I was in a mental prison because I was actually going through heartbreak because I actually cared about the person that I was with. I'm not a monster, you know what I'm saying? And I went through my little heartbreak, dusted myself off and kept it trucking. Y'all enjoyed yourselves while I was in that little heartbreak session. And then when I started coming out on top, showing how I can manifest easily and everything like that, and I stopped telling you how I'm doing it, and I told you, because I was telling people like, yeah, I was doing 369 and this and that. I started seeing these videos popping up, talking about 369 and all. I'm like, you know what? You know what? It could be a coincidence, but I'm going to stop talking about what I do to manifest. Well, guess what? I got a whole different technique of manifesting, and I'm not seeing any coincidental videos pop up that's talking the same kind of way because I haven't told anybody what I'm doing. Now, if I mess around and mention on here, yeah, I manifest like this, I'll start seeing little YouTube shorts and these bigger content creators saying the exact same words. No, I think not. I will keep it to myself. I will drop the information in the books that I write. So that way there's a reference point and there's some kind of internet paper trail that people can lead back to where this fool got this information from. Because I'm tired of y'all doing this stuff. Y'all real wicked and y'all real like low vibrational for doing things like that, eating off somebody else's plate when you don't know how to come up with ideas on your own and you got, nah, I'm not doing that no more. So stop with this teamwork stuff, man. You sound like a goofy loser. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna work with nobody, man. I'm gonna work with the people I feel like working with. They're gonna be select people. They're gonna be people that I know I can learn something from, not just influence. I'm not trying to just influence y'all and give y'all the keys to everything, man. and y'all aren't trying to do anything new with the information I'm giving and influencing me. You're just taking, regurgitating, and then I gotta scroll through something that said what I said, and I gotta scroll. You know what I mean? I'm tired of seeing that stuff, man. I'm tired of seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So I just stopped putting information out. Again, it does not mean I can't work in teams. It just means I'm selected by the teams I work with. I'm no longer giving y'all information for free so y'all can eat off of my plate. That's all that I'm doing. Now, I've given out enough for y'all to be able to come up with your own strategies and ways of talking to people and talking about ascension and talking about how to get where you need to go. But I'm no longer giving you the codes, man. You don't show no appreciation. Now I'm starting to see people starting to give back to the influence they get it from. I'm starting to notice people are giving receipts and shouting out channels that they got influence from. I love seeing that. But y'all weren't doing that prior to me talking about this, man. Y'all just eating off other people's plates. You weren't telling nobody where you got the influence from, so nobody knows where to go to find some great knowledge. But now I'm starting to see content creators say, hey, this video, I noticed it off of X, Y, and Z's page. And I'm doing that whenever I notice a video. I'm mentioning whoever the person is I got it from. I don't care if they watch my channel. It doesn't matter. It does nothing, you know what I'm saying, for me to take credit for some work that I didn't make up. It does nothing for me. How would I get blessed by God by trying to take the credit for some work that somebody else put in to make? I always give credit where credit is due. If you want to know one way to get blessed, you need to show gratitude to people, man. Gratitude to God, the Most High, always, but you need to show gratitude to people. You take stuff from people and you think it's okay because everybody else is doing it. Well, you know, a whole lot of people are dying in this world and depressed and have money but are still unhappy. Do you want to be one of them? Pave the way by giving, you know what I'm saying, credit where credit is due. This is what I've been preaching about, and everybody keeps making it seem like, oh, this guy he's sensitive. Oh, this is how they gaslight me. Oh, he's sensitive. He's people pleasing. He wants everyone to like him. No, I'm teaching you how to give credit to people so you can get blessed. Because the way that y'all are doing things is narcissistic. You take things from other people. You don't give nobody any reference where you got it from because you want to come off like you're all knowing. You don't know shit. So just give people credit where credit, it takes nothing away from you. To shout out the channel that you got it from, or the person you got the information from, or the book or whatever, it takes nothing away from you. And to me, it shows a level of maturity that I really appreciate. See, those are the kind of people I look for that I would work with. Somebody that can apologize the way I be doing. I can apologize about some shit. I can be like going off on people on here, man. There's this one content creator, Olivia Alexis. I was going off. I made a whole video on her, and I was wrong. I was wrong about her. She's a good woman. And I apologized on here. I didn't have to do none of that. I ain't gotta do none of that. I can just make it seem like, yeah, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Ain't nobody really watching me. I don't care who's watching me. God's watching me. I was wrong. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When I get content from somebody, I give credit where credit is due. I don't care if I got like 3 subscribers or none. If you've done something in your life, it ain't nothing for you to give credit to somebody that you got influence from or somebody that you know what I'm saying, inspired you. But when you've done nothing, you want to take credit for everything that's said out of your mouth. Man, I'm a 2-time war veteran. I worked for the White House. I'm a self-made engineer. When I was working for the government, I had a top secret SCI, a TSSCI, Yankee White. If you know anything about clearance at the top of the top, I don't get on here bragging about that shit. Like, it don't really mean nothing, man. You know, it's just part of my life to get me where I'm at right now. But you people, man, y'all do barely anything. You get online and you brag about it like you've really done something. You'll never give nobody credit where credit is due, and you wonder why your blessings are slowed down. You wonder why you can't get blessed right. You wonder why, you know what I'm saying, everything is slowed down. You wonder why you're obsessing with other people that have nothing to do with you, but you can't stop obsessing. You can't stop dropping shade. You can't stop dropping critiques. Well, that person's minding their own business. And that person might be, you know what I'm saying, getting blessed, and you thinking it's magic, and you thinking that it's luck, when it's really that person putting in hard work every day to be as disciplined and do what he's supposed to do to be as close to God at all times possible. While you thinking it's luck and magic, fool, I get up at 3 a.m. every day. I ain't ate nothing yet. I work out in a fasted stomach all a.m. I meditate. What you talking about? I take notes. I think up my videos before I even make them, and I jot down notes and come out here and do it right. What you talking about? I shave my face every day, line my shit up myself. Anybody telling me to do it? Absolutely not. I know it's the right thing to do. It's called integrity, man, and none of y'all got any. So you wonder why, oh, this guy ain't opening up, because I don't see any integrity amongst or loyalty amongst any of y'all. You're not worthy of me. That's just what it is. You want me to cut it down and be real with you? It's not worthy of me. Now, if you was man or woman enough, humbly come towards me, ask for help, we can work on some stuff. But you from a distance thinking I'm supposed to notice you and give a shit about what you got going on, why would I? Didn't I just tell you what I done in my life? Who are you? Who only got more clout than you and they got more followers? Yeah, you know what, man? I see some dummies out there with over millions of followers, man. That means nothing. This means that you're doing one of a few things. You're doing what the algorithm likes. You're one of the few people the algorithm and the internet likes, and they'll push you out. Or you're just pandering your ass off, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? It really don't even matter. I could care less. It's about you showing me the kind of character you have. Stop whining about people, man and woman, that don't want to give you information for free. Build relationships, show the kind of character you have, and they might open up to you. Reach out to somebody. I don't know why y'all think that somebody's gonna give you stuff for free or whatever, even if they were doing it before. Everybody upgrades and updates. Everybody out here is a bunch of losers that don't know how to be humble, and they're in their ego, and they're being taught narcissistic tactics from the powers that be through social media and the internet. So I'm going against that and trying to teach people, be humble, man. If you learn something from somebody, give credit where credit is due, man. This is the stuff that you already know, but you're not doing it, right? Because you want to come off like all-knowing. Because you want people to say, oh, in the comments, oh, you know everything. And you know. Man, listen, I see through all that BS, man. I know that we all get influenced by somebody, and I always, as much as I possibly can, mention whoever it is that I get influenced from. And I do it so much, I got friends telling me, hey, man, you ain't got to do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do. That's the way I'm built. That's how I show my appreciation. Nobody has to do anything. So when somebody does do something for me, I greatly appreciate it, right? No matter how much I've done in my life, I greatly appreciate it. You people don't show appreciation. So nobody worth their salt gonna give you anything for free. So you can try to mentally manipulate. Let me tell you something. When you're out there gaslighting, talking about, if you're not a team player, this ain't gonna work out for you. If you don't give up your secrets, then God's not gonna bless you. If you're a real Sigma male, you know what I'm saying, you work well in a team, and when you're in your shadow, you don't. If you gotta say all this stuff, man, instead of asking the person, how do they do X, Y, and Z, you got some issues, man. That is mental manipulation. You're trying to gaslight somebody and shaming them into thinking they're doing something wrong by not opening up to everybody. That's what you're trying to do. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Your mother should have swallowed, or your dad should have left you running down the back of your mother's left thigh. I'm serious, man. I hate seeing that stuff. Y'all want something for free. You want to eat off somebody else's plate, and then you want to mentally manipulate to get it because you're just too cowardly, man or woman, to go to that person and ask. You want to run your mouth from a distance. It's disgusting, and I'm keeping all my secrets to myself, you know, past the paywall. And then you can pay to play. Other than that, you can just shut the fuck up. It's just whining. So Sigma, never let anybody, man or woman, tell you that you're wrong for not working well in a team. How would they know how you work in a team? You're not working in a team with them. This ignorant idiots, man, that have a problem with you not giving your information away for free, trying to find a way to cleverly disguise it with a bunch of jargon and words. It's hate. They should have nothing to do with you if you don't want to work with them. It's called the lone wolf, not the team wolf. Never said anywhere about team wolf. It says lone wolf in the title. Lone wolf, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Goodness gracious alive, man. Let me see if I can catch up on these comments. What's up, bro? Secrets. Absolutely, absolutely. My brother, you already know. That's what and they get mad about it, bro. If you see family, friends, or acquaintances, or somebody saying something about just dropping shade in general, saying, man, I can't stand people that don't share information, like, or they're like, man, I love sharing information openly, and it's weird to me. Who cares what's weird to you, weirdo? Are you a millionaire? Is your soul right? Are you happy? Are you rich and happy? Or you're not? Well, then I don't think you got shit for me, because I'm already happy. I'm just trying to get the money. So when I get the money, I got the money and I'm happy. I got it all. What are you showing me? A bunch of miserable celebrities that can't stay married? What are you showing me? Content creators that are obsessed with the internet and think the reality is that? What are you showing me? What are you showing me? So why should I team up with you? Ever thought about that? Stop whining about why Sigma is not teaming up with you. Because when Sigma does team up, it's going to be the greatest team you've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Rick James for a second, man, with that, like Rick James voice. But it's going to be the greatest team you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So just because you're not part of that team, don't mean that the Sigma don't know how to make a team. I'm still a leader, fool. Anyway. Hey, what's going on, Divine? What's going on? You already know? You already know? That's what they love to do, man. They don't realize you're chosen. They don't realize how much they're draining you by consistently wanting your ideas and all this and that. You have, look, Sigma, you got people watching you, watching how you move to be more like you. And then they'll be like, well, we're not supposed to have to tell you that, you know, you're influencing us, and we'll just take from you, and you should just be okay with that. And if you have a problem with it, then it's some insecurity you have. Oh, it's an insecurity I have. But an insecurity on your part for you not acknowledging where you're getting your influence from, who's inspiring you. Oh, okay. Seems like you're taking full accountability and not projecting. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm done with it, man. You can't gaslight me, bro. The way I know you're gaslighting, period, point blank, I'm just going to tell everybody, is you having an opinion of someone and you're not directly in contact with them, like a sibling, family member, trusted counsel. You're just somebody on the outside looking in. That's a fool making some kind of judgment call without getting a full spectrum of things. So I don't listen to fools. I don't listen to fools. See, that's why I don't judge nobody. I don't know nobody well enough to judge them. I ain't even really judging my ex. Outside of calling my ex a narcissist, I've even said multiple times she had her reasons for doing whatever. I can't even judge her. I don't even know her like that, right? So you can't sit there and make a judgment call about somebody without it coming off like you're gaslighting a certain group of people because you don't know nothing about them. To say that they don't work well as a team, are you a Sigma? Do you know a Sigma directly? If you don't and you're not, and it sounds like you aren't and you don't, then how can you make a judgment call as to they're not good team players? You sound like a fool, man. And I keep seeing these fools online, they get all these views for being a fool. So it's just like, well, I mean, if you can be a fool and you can get all these subscribers, someone that's given real knowledge that's making someone a better person should do just fine. So why in the world would I be worried about, you know, teaming up with y'all? I'm starting trends. I see it. I see how I look on other dudes. I see it. I see the influence. I don't need nobody tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm influencing people and I'm making change and I'm slowly making my money, who's to say I'm doing it wrong, and why would I need to team up with anybody? If you want to come towards me, you better have hat in hand, because I know who's benefiting from the relationship, okay? I'm not a fool. I ain't never going to ask any of y'all for shit. I ain't going to ask any content creator for nothing, a collabo or nothing, because I know in the situation I'm in, more than likely, you're benefiting from it more than I ever will. So why in the world would I sit there and try to ask you to help you out when you should be asking me humbly to get what you need in life? Absolutely not. Just keep watching from the sidelines and making guesses as to what I'm doing, instead of doing what you need to do to find out directly how I'm doing what I'm doing. Again, reason why I stopped talking about how I get things done. And if you want to know how I get things done, if you don't reach out, you can find out in my books. That way, while you steal all of my intellectual property, there's a reference point like, no. King David got a video. He got a book out like this. No. He came up with that. No. That's what we're going to do. Paper trail, y'all. Paper trail. Done with y'all, man. Y'all too slow and y'all do too much. I hate that spirit that's on y'all. I'm just going to be real. I hate that spirit on y'all, man. Most you content creators, I hate that spirit on you. I can't stand it, man. That's a wicked spirit to think that you have the right to steal from somebody else and not give nobody any credit where credit. I can't stand it, man. So y'all do what you need to do. All right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do what you need to do, and I'm going to do what I need to do. And anytime I think I need to get on here and drop a video putting y'all back in your place for trying to gaslight somebody or shame someone, and, you know what I'm saying, the way that they decide to move, I'm going to check you really quick, and I'm going to go back to doing whatever I do. And if you are not in a team with a Sigma, you don't qualify. I repeat, if you're not, teamed up with a Sigma or no one directly, you don't qualify. Let that resonate. Peace, love, and light. I'm your brother and I love you.